My name is Faridah Luanda. I'm a refugee from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm a survivor of gender-based violence and child marriage. But before I became any of these, I was just a little girl with dreams. When I was a child, I dreamt of becoming a lawyer. I wanted to fight for justice for girls and women in my country, to give them hope. My dreams were big and they were bright. But by the age of 8, my childhood ended. Violence came into my life. I lost my mother in conflict. I was separated from my brother. And in one night, I lost not only my family, but the world I knew. My home, my friends, my school. By the age of 13, I was forced to marry a man aged 35. By the age of 15, I gave birth with a lot of complications on my body. I was still a child myself, confused, in pain, carrying responsibilities that no girl should ever have to carry. At 17, violence came again. My village was attacked. Rebels destroyed my home. The father of my children was murdered. And once again, I was forced to run. I ran that night with my son in one arm and a bag in the other. I ran scared. I ran with tears streaming down my face, but also with the determination to keep my child alive. For 3 months, I stayed near the Bunagana border. 3 months of drinking and bathing in dirty water and sleeping outside with my son. 3 months of hopelessness without food. The only food available was in the dustbins around the Bunagana border. But those 3 months became my turning point as I came to the Shaka-2 refugee settlement, where UNHCR and the government of Uganda welcomed me. And it was there that I began to rebuild my life in 2016. I carried so much pain. Pain of loss, pain of violence, pain of being silenced as a girl for many years. But from that pain, I also carried the seed of hope, a belief that my story could be different and that it could help many around the world. In 2017, I founded Division Refugee Youth and Women Organization. At first, it was just a small-led initiative, but by 2020, it became a registered non-profit. It was not born from success, it was born from struggle, from tears and fear and scars. And the goal was to turn those vulnerabilities into strength and my experience into impact. Division empower youths, especially girls and victims of gender-based violence. It creates a safe space and transforms lives through education, empowerment, and health, working together to end child marriages, to end gender discrimination, and to give girls a chance to dream again. Why? Because I know what child marriage does to little girls. When I was forced into child marriage, I lost my freedom, my dreams, my dignity and identity. I know I'm not alone. Millions of girls around the world are being forced into marriages every year. Girls who should be dreaming. They are taking care of children while they are still children themselves. And that is why I fight to end it. But my journey did not end in Shaka-2. In February of 2021, another door opened for me, thanks to UNHCR and the government of Sweden. For the first time, I could breathe. For the first time, opportunities opened for me. Going back to school, having access to healthcare, for which I've been waiting a long time. Being able to dream again for me and my sons. We have a home. I'm a professional chef. I have a job now. But my heart remains with the girls who are still in the settlements, still in conflict, still voiceless. And I want you to know that you are not alone. We need to break the cycle of child marriage and gender-based violence. Girls need opportunities and a second chance to dream again. Our past does not define our future. My story is not mine alone. It's the story of millions of girls around the world. By telling it, I want to make the invisible visible. I want to speak for the silenced. I want to remind the world that resilience lives in vulnerability and that dreams do not die. Today, I am running towards the future. We are all humans, with shades, with will, with dreams that no one sees if no one listens. It's everyone's responsibility to make this world a better place for girls and young women like me. So thank you, Sweden, for welcoming me and my family.